Yo guys, how are you doing today? Today we're gonna be having the first episode of the Road to Glory. This was actually meant to be the second episode, because as you can see I already have 10.7 coins. And that's because something went wrong when I tried to make the first episode, which was gonna be a normal video, not a live stream like I'm doing right now. Let me actually tweet out that I'm live right now. So let's get that tweet out right now. You can Twitter me. My Twitter's at Weasel0301, or just search for Weasel like my YouTube name, and you will probably find it. As you can see, I follow some other YouTubers as well, so there are some other tweets popping up right there. But if you got any extra trading methods for me, you can put them in there. I've got the chat right here together with my stream, as you can see. But today we're gonna be doing some more trading after I've shown you what I've already done. I'm gonna show you my active squad right now, and it's pretty shit because I haven't done anything to it, but this is the player I got. If you know a way to improve this squad, then let me know. But yeah, here you can see that we have some more players that we just got from EA, and yeah, that's that. On the transfer list, I have nothing at the moment. Everything is clean out, but I can really quickly show you maybe a screenshot because I do believe I have some. Here you can see some players I traded with: Boateng, Kaita, Iturbe, Vangioni, Kuyate, them sort of players. Quite a couple of players right here that I traded with, but have all gotten clear of that for this stream, so that there would be nothing for you to be looking at which you don't know what is going on with. But the method that I'm using right now is the 1 to 3 method, as it's known. Just put a minimum price to 1k, max price to 2k, and then a buy now minimum to 3k. This way you get some places that are having they have a decent price, but that might be a nice little pickup for you. Now, my Howard, by the way, was my best starter pack pickup. My starter packs are really bad because he doesn't even sell on the market right now. But what you want to do is find players that you think are going for too cheap. Then, if you don't know for sure, then check them by comparing their price, and then you will be able to place a bid on them, and hopefully you can get them for less than they're quite a bit less than they sell for with their minimum buy now, or with their lowest buy now, I should say, because then you can sell them on pretty nicely. So to be honest, I don't see any players that we could trade with so far. I don't know what Demarai Gray is actually going for. He might be very, very expensive because he's a nice silver. Actually, 1900, 2k. It's not going to be worth to bid 1800 coins onto him. Now, you can, of course, change the league as well, but there are some nice players in quite a couple of leagues itself, quite a bit. And these prices most of the time are only for the top leagues anyway, except if someone puts a player up for a very mad price. Now, we're going to make an offer. I want to say 1700. That was what I wanted to do, but someone was there before me and got the offer in. Now, I don't know what Parejo is going for, to be honest. That one is for 1.3k. 1.5, that's already a bit too low, so yeah, we're not going to be making a bid for him. But as you can see, I have 10k. I've done some trading as well. Use this tactic mainly. In the beginning, I sniped some, or let's not say sniped, but I picked up some cheap deals from mainly the BPL, because BPL players work very well, as it's the most popular league in the game probably. But just put your minimum to 400 or 450, and see if you can find some nice Premier League players that you can pick up, which are going for more. There aren't going to only be non-rares, but it's a very nice way to get yourself started. I'm not going to show you it because it's a bit harder now than the web app has been out for a while, but you can try it. I don't know if it will still work though. Now, I'm not going to make any videos on trading tips, so, well, if this is basically going to be out as a video, and I've already given you some small tips, not really actual tips, but I'm not going to be making actual videos on trading, except for these streams. So if you want to know more about trading and you want to know it from me, then you should check out every single stream I'm going to do on the web app. They're all gonna be called Road to Glory Part 1, but they're gonna be sometimes gonna be called Road to Glory Part 1.1 or anything like that. And apparently, daily trading tips, who you should follow if you want some trading tips, because most of the things I know from trading, I know from him from a few years back. But you could go check him out as well. His channel is called Daily Trading Tips, as I said. Giving him a random shout out, but he's the reason that I know how to trade, so probably can't do that in a video like this or a stream like this. But I honestly don't see anyone to trade with right now. What we can also do is check out some silver BPL players, because they might be very nice to trade with as well at the moment. Let's just look up the Premier League right here. We're gonna first of all try this 150 and 150, see if someone is, or these players are just not being bid on despite being very nice players. Doesn't look like it on the first page. Probably want to be looking for rares mainly, players with high pace as well, or just some popular players, which I can't find at the moment. But let's just go on a bit more. What minute are we? We're at 20 minutes. That's a bit too long to wait for, to be honest. Robson Kanu may actually be worth a bit. No, okay, it's not. Maybe just because he was so good at the Euros, or so good, scored such a great goal at the Euros against Belgium, he might have been worth a few coins. Most of the time you want to check out the top teams as well. Let's just check every top team there is really quickly. I need to go to clubs. Arsenal, let's check them out. Which shows you that they have Iwobi, who's gonna be going for a nice amount of coins, 1500. Let's see if there's anyone for very cheap you can bid on. The Jenkinson guy, what does he have good stats? He's actually alright. For a silver right back, he's alright. Could use some more pace, but that's completely up to you guys if you want to be a pacer or not. But it doesn't look like we have anything at Arsenal we can trade with at the moment. Let's go to Chelsea. Pasalic, 1.2k right there. Well, I don't know what his other cards are going for right now. 900, 1.6. I honestly want to find one where I can just bid on 150 or anything like that. Because that's gonna be because these might not sell at all because they're silvers, and not everyone is into silvers. Most people are into golds when they play FIFA because they are the best cards in the game. But let's just look at his other cards. There's no one with a 150 bid open, so we should probably put that into our searching parameters as well. I'm gonna do Leicester City just because they won the league last year, but I don't think that they have very popular players. Maybe Chilwell goes for a bit, but I'm not sure. No, he doesn't go for it. Ooh, Kapushka might go for quite a lot. Here we can. Oh, he's only 350 by now on that card anyway, so he's not going for a lot. Manchester City, how are they doing for silvers? They only have Barker, but I know that he only goes for like 400 coins, so I'm probably not even going to be able to sell him. Then we go to United. They've only got Tunasibi and Johnstone, which are both not going to be selling for an awful lot of coins. Let's look at... Is there anyone else? Not really anyone else we want to look at. Maybe Spurs has someone in their club. No, they don't. And then let's just go to... Well, now that Ligue 1 is here, we can also go there. Go to Paris Saint-Germain. And Angenda, Habran. Habran has a nice amount of pace, so... Maybe he sells it. Don't know, he does not. It's a nice silver though to pick up for a silver tournament. Or a French silver tournament or anything like that. But there's no really major team in that league. Let's go to Juventus. You want to do this with the major teams most of the time. Like, I've actually skipped Liverpool and I realize. But the Shakley and Daroga seem to be the only ones in the Juve team. Let's go to the Bundesliga and we'll look up Bayern München. But you have to take the really popular big leagues and they will most of the time be pretty decent. Green is not going to be selling though, so this tactic right now or method doesn't seem very effective. But if you find a deal in this method, you might make quite a lot of coins. Last year I actually made like 3k on this method, but in, who was it? I bought a very nice silver. I bought Wellington silver for a very low amount of coins. So I made nice money on him. But let's go to Real Madrid. I skipped Barcelona already, I think, because they should be somewhere at the top. If there is an Odegaard, I'm probably gonna make a bid on him. But I don't think you can minimum list Odegaard at the 150. Like, I think I have filled out the rares this way, so that might be a bit dumb. That might be very, very dumb, actually. Never realized that until now. Like, normally I didn't do the 150, I did like something like 600, but silvers nowadays are not really as popular as they used to be. So we're gonna go back to the 1, 2, 3 method. Basically what you do is put this one at 1k, this one at 2k, and this one at 3k. I think I already told you, but just in case you didn't really get it, here it's once again. We got a Corey, who's not in the Premier League anymore, so he's not going to be a very popular card. This Piaka goes for 1600 coins. Yeah, I know he's a big talent and it's his first year in the game, but that's quite a lot for a non-rare at this moment, because most of the non-rares are not worth that much. Honestly, can't find anyone to trade with, because most of these players I've already like checked out at some point recently, and I know that they go for either less than what you can bid on them, or either that their minimum bid is already way too high. Well, that basically means the same thing, doesn't it? Probably does. Well, with some now you can bid on them, but you'll bid the exact same price as you can sell them for, which will still make you lose money because of the EA tax that goes off of your sales on FIFA. This might be a nice card to try. A Champong, 550 bid on that one. Like, does he sell? That's the problem. He's not from a popular nation of or a popular league, so I'm not gonna risk that one right there. Let's see. Zaha I know goes for like 2k, so it's not worth bidding 2k because that will actually lose me 100 coins. Iturbe for 1.8k bid. Like a few days ago, he was going for 1.5. 2k minimum buy. Then bidding 1900 is basically useless because if you sell for 2k, you get 100 coins of tax, so you basically made your money back on that 1900 bid. Diego Lopez is now at Espanyol. I didn't even know that. Who they're using at AC Milan? Oh wait, I got Donnarumma. Yeah. He also got an Inform, which was a very nice card with a +4 upgrade. If you haven't seen the new Informs for FUT 17, definitely go check them out, because they have gotten some mad upgrades actually. Apparently I am French, if you don't know, he's a very, very well-known FUT user, but he is apparently not able to download early access. Neither am I, because I don't have a PlayStation. And we've gotten another tweet, nothing for me though, because there's probably no one watching me, as you can stream right there. There's actually someone watching me, okay. But apparently my frame rate is too high. Wait, that can't be. They can't be too high right now. They're not that high at the moment, so that would be a bit weird, but let me check. Like, if you go on here, that's nothing is going wrong, is there? Okay, I don't think there is, so well, let's just continue. I've honestly find no one to trade with so far. I've just skipped a few pages, I think. Just a few random pages, but Danny might be decent. I don't know what's price going for right now. 1900. Shit, that I thought for a second that would have been a good player to try and get a bid onto. Lozano for 2k, that's way too much. Boney, what is he going for right now? 2k it seems like, so probably like 1800, 1900 coins. Redmond, yeah, I can understand he's worth a K right now, but I'm not going to be trading with him. Honestly, there should be a filter for rare players, because I only want to look at rares right now. He could be going for more than 1.1k. Don't think he is, no he's not. Like yesterday this method was so effective for me. Now it's really gone downhill. Like I can't even find players to place a bid on. Which club is Onyoa playing? Is that still QPR? Wait, where's he gone? Well, never mind. What is he going for at the moment? Because he is a pretty nice card. 1.6, 1.8, 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, 1.3. I could buy him myself, try and sell for 1.4, but that's a bit of a risk to be honest. Assuming that one for 1.3k is still there. Gamboa's probably not going for more than a K, assuming he's only playing for Celtic anymore at the moment. Reed, I believe he goes for more than 2k, but it's only going to be 2.1k. Fabianski going for a K. Don't know about that. Burki, don't know. Forster, they're not going to sell for more than I can bid on them. Musasho might though. Musasho. Let's just add him to the transfer targets. 10k, 1.9, 1.4. So he's not going to be useful to us. If you know any trading methods, then please let me know in the chat or on Twitter. Because right now this one isn't really working, but I don't know a lot of how do you call it, trading methods that really are effective at the moment. The bronze pack method as well is not really working for me. Cabella, we just saw him. AU is going for more, I believe, than a 1.6. 1.7, no. Adriano's probably not going for more, assuming he's in Korean league. Montero, I believe he goes for like 2k, so it's not going to be useful to bid on him as well. Biabiani, Diouf, Alberto Moreno. All of these have already gotten a good bid on them, so it's not going to be working out for me right here. Maybe if I go a bit further and we have a bit more patient, it shouldn't go that quick because I might get kicked off of the web app. He's called Koulibaly. Who else is called Koulibaly? Isn't that the defender from Napoli? 1500. If I'm gonna beat 1400, I have to sell him for at least 1500, so that's not gonna be working out. Oh, now I have to go all the way back to them pages. Like, I should probably check the first page, because most of the time people skip the first few pages when doing these tactics or methods, because they know that they don't have a lot of time to check them. But if I know one is going for very cheap, I should try and bid on them and take a bit of a risk. Like, this is actually a pretty nice card right here, Arslan. He might be nice for your German or Super League team, but he's probably not any good to trade with. What league is that? How do you see that? Player details. The Turkish First League. Don't know that league to or that patch, but looks pretty sick if I can see it right from here. Is that actually a dollar sign in the middle of that as well? Chekielka, Immobile. All are already going for quite a lot of money, which I am not willing to pay. Mariano though might be a bit more expensive than that. 1.1k he's going for it, or he's gonna bid on, and he sells for approximately 1.1k as well. So that's not true. I honestly can't find anyone. Is there anyone on here? Only if we go even further. I don't think that they are going for more than that. Gabriel might be going for more. 2.2, 2.8, 2.2. If he goes for over 2k, that would be nice. Still 2k, and it could sell for 1900. There's 1900. 1900 again. 1900. Okay, so I have to probably bid 1700 and or 1600 and try and sell for 1800. Like this guy has done, but that's not going to be a possibility. William Cavallo isn't going for 1.3. Okay. And there's one for 1.5k already over there, so that's not going to be of any use to me. Let's just check Twitter really quickly. Probably someone who retweeted. Yeah, there we go. On here, it still says the same thing. I might just end the stream, go get some dinner, and then restart the stream. And in the meantime, look up some trading methods, because this is not going very well. He's actually got a pretty decent card, but probably not going for any more than 1.2k. No, I already saw one for 1.3k and he's not over 70 pace. So no one is really interested in that card, or not a lot of people. Like I could try that silver, but it's just silvers can be very risky. Might try Rain Adelaide though. Actually, his card is very bad. He's just a talent. That's just what might make him a bit more expensive. Iago Aspas was going for quite a lot of money yesterday. He was going for like 2k. And he's now gonna 1400 bid. 2k, 1800. Still 1800. If I can sell him for, nah, there you go. I was gonna say if I can sell him for 17 or 1800, I will definitely bid 1500, but no, we can't. Let's just sort a league to Premier League and see if there's anyone there. Carroll, probably not really interested in him. Let's just skip a few pages and see if there are any players that people haven't seen on the market yet. Like these are already have decent bids or have just way too high starting prices. Like that Victor Flawless right there. Kuyate for 1600. I can bid on him. 1900, 1800. No, that's not gonna be working out. Much is not going for that much, that's just for sure. Luis Hernandez is not going for that much, probably. I honestly don't know who to trade with right now. Manquillo, is he gonna be decent? I thought he was at Atletico Madrid right now. 1.2, 1.3, 1.3 still. Probably not gonna work out. If he's going for 1.3, I already have to pay, and I already have to pay 1.1. Can only list him for 1.2. Why is how expensive is Sako? Because I always see stupid minimum prices for or starter prices for Sako. There's never a bid on him. Like, where are all the nice deals right now? They used to be so easy to pick up yesterday evening. Like this morning as well, to be honest. Okay, Sako is actually going for 1600 on bid right here. 1.9. If he goes for 1.8, which if I can sell him for 1.8, it would still be decent. Actually, if I bid 1700, that's just a very minor profit, but still. Might just do that just to have some profit in this stream. 1.8, there you go, so it's not gonna work out. Let's just go to La Liga and see if there is anyone over in the Spanish competition. Like, to be honest, 10k on your Road to Glory account at the start is already decent, and you also get a few FUT drafts. Like, I believe you get like 5 this year if you pre-order the game. It said it on the website of EA itself, and I bought it on there, so I might get 5 FUT draft tokens in my Road to Glory account. Klotchak, is it not going for... Well, we're already at 20 minutes. Don't want to wait that long, to be honest. Like, do we have to be on page 1? Like, it goes from 1 minute 18 to what? To 1 minute 41. Wait, what? Where do these prices start to... Or these times start to be really, really... becoming very, very long, to be honest. It seems like something has fixed itself right now, but okay. Is that team in La Liga? That's a good card. That's a very nice card then. I thought it was the second league of Spain. La Liga 1, 2, 3 or something like it's called. It's such a shame Ganto is so low pace. Iago Aspas or Elana is probably going for a bit more. Jamulina's Kuntrao might go for more than that. 1.843, that's already not gonna work out. How is he that cheap? How is he that cheap? Sansona for 1600 coins. I know he's got an inform, so you can't pack him at the moment, his normal cards, but 1600 coins for a non-rare, I'm not gonna be paying that. And nobody will. This was card. Now that's a central midfielder. It's a very nice card. Because he used to be a left mid or a right mid, one of the two. Pablo Hernandez is not gonna be worth more than that because I've already checked him a few right before I started the stream. And now we're getting towards 10 minutes, so Marco Essential, what's he going for? I haven't seen him on the market yet, so 3k, 3.2, 2.8, 2.7, 2.7 still. No one cheap for 2.7, so honestly I want to be going for a maximum of 2.3 because I'm gonna sell them for 2.6, but there you go, 2.5k. Okay, let's just go back to the one that I found right there. There wasn't this one, it was this one right here. I'm gonna make a 2.1k bid at the very least. So that's our first bit of the stream, and I don't know for how long I've been going, but quite a while already. Let's just reset. I'm gonna check what his actual highest or lowest bin is right now. 2.5k I believe I saw. Wait, what? No, that's not 2.5k. What are you doing? Oh, buy now minimum. That's something different. So there is one for 2.3 as well. Surely I can sell mine still for 2.4k. Okay, let's just go to a different league for now though in the transfer market. Let me reset everything right here to 3k, 2k and 1k. And see if there are any players in the Bundesliga. Shall we go Bundesliga? Why not? Ta is not going for that much. Schmelzer. Not a Schmelzer, but way too expensive. Papadopoulos is not going for more than a K. Well, I can understand with 65 pace those players are normally not very popular on the web app. As people either go for very nice non-rare starter players or with just the players that are a bit low rated but look super overpowered. This guy actually looks like Nick 2080 a lot. Like I saw that tweet a few days ago, or was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. Someone saying that he looked like Nick 2080 and it actually is unreal. On that picture at the very least. Let's just check the Twitter. Few free new tweets. Nothing special. Like now I can see that the stream is not doing well. Or is it that's just mine thingy? So what minute are you? Oh, already a half an hour. And shall nobody already get a 2k bid? That's mad. That's pretty mad. Like that makes it very hard to trade. If you have 1 hour, if you're at half an hour and there are still players with pretty decent bids on them. Let's just check Syria or call Syria. Mario Rui for 1.2k is a card that's become a lot better than last year. That's for sure. Last year was a non-rare but with a very low physical, or at least very low strength. This is actually being a tough time right now. How is the Marco Essential card doing? He's already been outbid 2.3k. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. That's not gonna make me any money. Let's just search again just for every single player in this game. Like they are the same players over and over again, to be honest. What is he going for? 1.4. Need to be quick if I want to make an offer, but to be honest, I got over 1300, so it's not even. It doesn't even make sense to offer anything on him. What does Tremolinas go for? Does he actually go for 1500 coins? Well, I'm not surprised because player prices are very, very low right now. for the start of FIFA, to be honest. Like, they're gonna shoot up a lot though when the full game gets released. Like on Xbox, they've probably done already a bit because early access is here, and I believe there are a lot of early access players right now. That's actually a pretty nice card right there. It's a shame it's in a bit of a shitty league. Like, same for this guy. It's not gonna sell just because of its league. It might sell, but it's not gonna sell for a lot. Honestly, you should have checked the Royal. What is he going for right now? Like, the only reason he's very expensive like this is because he was so overpowered on his last year's card. I already saw one for 2.1k, so it doesn't make sense to go over 1900 coins on him. Like, this Raul Albio does actually 61 pace. Why would you go more for them for more than 1.2k? You know what? I'm gonna end the stream really quickly. Then I'll come back, see if there's anything else we can do, and we'll try and get some more profit on this account because so far we are not doing that well.